Good evening attendees, thanks to Kathy Ann and of course the Grand Tree Frog and Friends of the Barbecue and all that sort of stuff. It's great to be here to address the gathering. For those that may not know me, my name's Mladen Bosnic. I'm a Croatian-born immigrant, schooled at Mareeba and tobacco farming at Mareeba. I'm 63 years of age, married for 40 years to a local lady from Matilda, and have 3 daughters with professional careers. I've been a career Australian Federal Police Officer for 34 years. I obtained a Master's postgraduate degree with the Australian Graduate School of Police Management. I currently reside in a rural pocket in Creek, Mareeba, where I'm establishing a commercial logic plantation. Those who want to know more about me can see me after the meeting. Thanks. I'm seeking a position as councillor because I was asked to nominate. Just as importantly though, I believe I can contribute to local government, and I base this belief on my whole life experience coupled with my affinity to Mareeba Shire. I have worked around Australian capital cities and I've done 2 deployments overseas, so I can say I do have life experience. Back to local government, it's the only level of government where elected members have daily interactions with the residents or constituents, whatever you want to call them, and therefore the elected members should have their finger on the pulse on most, if not all, matters affecting the living standards or issues that seem to affect the locals. A local government member must be a powerful advocate for the residents of the community. No ifs and buts. They've got to be able to take the fight 1 step up, if not 2, but certainly they've got to be able to fight to the next level. In respect of Kuranda, with tourism historically and currently the backbone of the local economy, we need to retain the uniqueness of the Kuranda village in the rainforest. Simple as that. That uniqueness must be protected. Protecting and enhancing the biodiversity, the national parks and wildlife corridors retains the natural environment. This is important for tourism. But as we are currently witnessing, a downturn in tourism can have a devastating effect on regions, and Kuranda is no exception for that, and the region generally, and take that nationally or internationally. I believe that tourism should be the icing on the cake, but not the cake, okay? Alternative industries or opportunities for growth must be created. Kuranda residents must unite and propose business cases for industry or otherwise that are economically and environmentally sustainable. It's not the council to dictate one way or the other. I believe that Kuranda residents want Mareeba and Kuranda working in a more harmonious relationship by MSC having more timely consultations regarding environmental, economic and social issues. I support that, and certainly meetings must have outcomes that can be worked on, not just become talk fest, then they're nothing, they're just a waste of time. Roads, rubbish, recycling, always topical issues. Should I be elected? Well, I'm going to engage on those issues and take those matters forward. As to how I can encourage a greater trust in the council, well, that would depend on any past mistrust that may have occurred. I've always believed that trust is earned. Once that trust is broken, it's a long road to restore it. I say quite simply to all, is that if a council or one of its representatives has betrayed your trust, then there are avenues to report such and seek redress. If that fails, vote accordingly at the next local election. Thank you very much for your time. And,
Thank you,